Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground. Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dread. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground. Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring. Echoed Electric veins that feed the roar, harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air, shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream, we're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground, Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring, echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar, harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air, shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream, we're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. truth we bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain. We're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain. We're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the
The engine is starting up.
For launch, GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop,
Go.
GNC, go. Max,
Go.
Eagle, go. Ecom.
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome to the night, it's time to play. Grab your drink and find your way. With a shout, let's start the fight. Revel in the Viking light. Thursday's call is where you'll find a crazy place to free your mind. Laugh and yell and stomp your feet. Thursday's magic can't be beat.
Oh, so probably shut the background music off so you guys can hear me. Maybe. Let's shut this background off. So how are we doing today, guys? Are we doing fantastic? Are we? So, yep, made a lot of progress, got a lot of good things happening, been busy. But you know what? I'm really getting there. So hopefully I get back into the swing of this and this will, I'll have to stop going, oh my God, I can't take anymore. So, yeah. So we have a lot going on. So welcome to Bag of Nuts. I'm Sue, the Viking Celtic chick. Yep, totally, with the hair color that you never know what color it's going to be. So, it is what it is. But tonight is readings. Yeah, I didn't pull up a chart. We're just going to do readings, going to take our time, going to enjoy, going to see what we come up with. And I'm not going to rush through this. So awesome. So welcome, guys. This is Bag of Nuts. We are only on the Rift Nation Network. And don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to the Rift Nation Network channels. Don't forget, we are now on iHeart, iTunes, TuneIn, Google Play. We are Twitch. We are on Rumble. We are on videos. Let's see, YouTube, and much more, and much more to come. So things are just progressing awesomely, and pretty soon everything will be back to normal. I'm very excited about that. Very excited. And don't forget, after Renee and I are going to be talking, not showing, but talking to you about healing instruments and all kinds of different instruments and frequencies and the benefit of it. And I had Renee send over one of her favorite videos, and we're going to give credit for that video when I show you the benefits of one of the instruments that I do have up there as well. So we're going to be talking about the benefits and different types of healing and stuff like that we're going to be talking about today. But today's readings, guys, all about readings. So this is what you're going to get. Me. So anyways, I have a new backdrop coming that'll be smaller, much better for my house than lugging this thing out all the time that's behind me. So what we have is what you see. We have the love, we have the runes, and we have what I like to call the channeling. So yay. And we do have new shows coming, so stay tuned, guys, because you don't know. This is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. We're going to get bigger, and have a lot more fun. That's what we're going to do. So, and before I go, I have to show you guys the goofy hat that I made for my son. So in case he shows up, I'm going to show it. I'm going to make a bunch of goofy hats for everybody. I thought it would be something silly. I'll show you guys that as well. So who wants a reading? Would anybody like a reading? So, yes. All right. So I'm doing much better. Don't forget, sharing is caring. So share this out. And like, subscribe, and follow. So far, we have Michelle Wilfong, Michelle Caps, and Raven is actually here. Those are the first three contestants up on. If you would like a reading, you are welcome. So today's rune read, let's see. Let's pick a chart today. There's hardly anybody in here today. So let's do the 6 runic cross. Okay, so today we're going to do the 6 runic cross for the rune reads for anybody that wants. So Michelle Caps, me. Okay, channeling for Michelle Wilfong. Love deck always for Miss Raven and Michelle Caps. Pick your poison. So we're going to do channeling here. We're going to take our time. We're going to have some fun and see what we can come up with. Now, I've had a lot of spiritual energy around here as I'm shuffling. And then we'll focus on Michelle. I have a lot of spiritual energy, a lot of short-circuiting, or not me, but, I'm getting electrocuted everywhere I go. Is anybody else feeling that out there? Literally, it's not like I don't have wall-to-wall carpeting in my house. I have some carpets, but not wall-to-wall. Runes for Michelle Caps. You got it, honey. This is channeling. This is for Michelle Wilfong. So every time it's like I touch a light switch, I'll touch a doorknob, I'll touch wood, and I'm getting like electric shocks nonstop. So hopefully I can get back to my regular schedule because it really helps maintain the balance in me by me doing this for you guys for an hour. So it helps me a great deal by doing this. So same spiritual energy is off and on the hook here. Yeah. Yeah. I seem to be short circuiting everything. So like I'm touching stuff with my elbow first to make sure that I don't short it out, especially the coffee pot. So yeah. All right. So this is for Michelle Wilfong. Is what we have. We'll do one more shuffle. They say. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Whoa. Yeah, 60s and then 40s. I hear you there. Okay, so let's move this maybe this way a little more so you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, there's a light shining on that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. And again, I might flip a few more because there's not so many people in the chat room today, so I get to take my time on what it is that I'm actually doing. Michelle, you desperately need to have a little bit of playtime here. Yeah, that kind of does make sense. Okay, so what's happening is you need that relaxation. You need that escape, is what I like to call it. We escape from ourselves, our lives, and just have that little kid fun. Have that little bit of fun. You need that right now because they're saying the reason. Thank you very much. They're saying the reason that things seem to be unfocused or sporadic has a lot to do with the fact that you're missing that relaxation and fun from your life. That's my little kitty cat playing. So what's happening is that the meditation, the spiritual energy that's coming in, it's coming in sporadic, on and off. You're doing more following than you are leading at the moment. Things like that actually happen. So let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the heck else is going on here. Seeing we have very little. There is a gentleman that's actually going to come around. We have some truth going on there. Somebody that's going to be very protective. Yep. Yeah, you need to definitely have some fun. I mean, if your idea of a good time is going in a ball pit and playing with kids, by all means do that. If your idea of a good time is going to sit and have a glass of wine, do that. Take a book, do a bath, go where it is that you need to go, but they need you to separate right now from the fun, especially with the holidays coming up. We all kind of need that. And definitely the confidence level will come back in. It's like that separation, that relaxation type thing is what we have actually going on. Things sometimes do appear a little complicated, but don't complicate it so much. Kind of keep it a little bit more smooth and even keel, because what we have is you seem to be denying your own self some of the benefits and things like that can actually happen. Okay. Well, welcome, Cells 56. What I do here on the live, channeling a loved one that's passed over, is kind of a little hard, but he's alive. Hold on, glasses. Any messages from my son-in-law? Oh, okay, that I can look into, honey. I can put your name on the list. I go down the list, and when I call your name, you just let me know. What I do is I channel through decks. I have a love deck. I have runes. And then I have the channeling deck. Now, the runes is you have to focus on your question at hand. The runes will guide you to the path. So that gives you kind of like the path to take, is what the runes actually do. So I'll write you down here. 6. Okay, so just wait your turn. We'll get there. We don't have that many here in the chat room today, which is pretty awesome. So Michelle Caps is doing runes. So here we go. Miss Michelle Caps, I need you to come and I need you to focus on your question. You don't have to write your question out. I don't even need to know what your question is. The runes will help guide you. So right now, Miss Michelle Caps, you focus on your question. We'll shuffle off the buffalo and we'll see what the runes are actually saying for you, okay? This is going to guide you through your path. And Cells, if you're interested in runes, this is a good idea of doing this reading right here. The next reading, it's not for you. This one is for Michelle Caps. It'll help guide you a little bit. It gives guidance, so you'll understand it a little bit more as you see it. Okay, let's see, one more. Okay, one more. And which spread did I pick? This one. All right, so we've got one, we've got two, we've got three, we've got four down here. Then we got five, and this is six here. Okay, there we go. So, stay. All right, you go underneath. How's that? Because I read you first. All right. First and foremost, right off the bat, in position number one, this is from Michelle Caps. We're talking the past, okay? Now, we have Birkenau in the past, which Birkenau represents birch tree, okay? Birch tree, Birkenau. So Birkenau is representing the birch tree. Now, normally this represents healing, fertility, birthing new beginnings, okay? This is not new beginnings. This particular card is upside down right now. This is a representation of the past. Things are in the past. It's not going to come back around again. So if you've been going through, say, circle cycles, the cycle is over. Okay, the cycle is end. So you, in the past, you couldn't start the new. This is the time to start the new right now. Okay, is what it's actually talking about. In the next position is this one. Now, the next position, we have Ingwaz. Now, Ingwaz is the present situation that's actually happening. Okay, so Ingwaz is actually coming into play. And my goodness, I'm having a brain fart on Ingwaz. Okay, thank you. All right, this represents God, seed, growth. So right now, things are actually going to be growing, changing. And this also, it deals a lot with hearth and home. But when we change, a lot that's actually happening or coming too. There's a lot of things that will be coming forward. This is beneficial to you. So in the past was no change. The change is actually coming. There's a lot of growth. So things are going to change starting right now. Right now, things are actually going to change, and that's your second card. Now, your third position is over here, which is Othello. Now, Othello is upside down, so it's going to tell you how to navigate or how to enslave the future, is what it's talking about. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Keith. We have a couple of other hosts from other shows, The Otter's Den and Ryan C. Jones and Keith Ottersberg. Keith Ottersberg is the Otter Den, and Ryan C. Jones is the Freaking Awesome Paranormal Show. So now we have Othello coming in. Othello. Sorry. So Othello's coming in, and what did I say that one was for? Yeah, I don't know the spreads too much. How to enslave, pretty much how to enslave it. So it's how to navigate it is what we're talking about right now. This particular situation, it's how to navigate the situation that's going on. We're talking heritage. Heritage is upside down, so you don't want to look to family. You don't want to look to your blood in order to navigate this, okay? What you need to do is, instead of dealing with things that you inherit, deal with things you've learned. Because when we're talking about blood, we're dealing with ancestors, we're dealing with anything that we have learned, gifts, things that get passed down the family line. Right now, what you want to do is look from stuff that you have learned on your own, not inherent gifts that actually come forward. Look on the outside. Look at things that you've already done, things you've learned, people, things that you've seen other individuals do, and you want to learn that. That's what we're looking. We're looking to the outside right now. So it hasn't actually come around. Now, in the fourth position, we have Gerard. Now, Gerard cannot be upside down. So a Gerard is the background and the reasons for the matter at hand. So this is the background and the reasons. Now, Gerard deals with the year. Okay, we're talking the year. It deals with time. It deals with circles. time to harvest, compassion. These are the issues that Gerard is actually dealing with. And this is how to navigate it. So when they navigating what's happening, we're dealing with time, we're dealing sometimes repetitive. Circles can be repetitive because they just continuously go. There's like no beginning, no end. It's a round circle. But in this repetitiveness, there's going to be a lot of things you're going to be harvesting. You're going to see the benefits of what's coming. So that and repeat is what I like to say. Those are things that come. And so remember to have that a little bit of contemplation. Contemplate what's happening. Take a look. Take a step back. You think you're done. Take a step back. Look at it again. Make sure. Then progress forward is what it's actually letting you know. Now in the fifth position, I know this one's the fifth. So in the fifth position, it's obstacles and potential problems. Obstacles and potential problems. We're dealing with the elder tree, and of course, Perthrow. Perthrow is upside down, is what it is. So in this particular position, instead of comfort, things aren't going to feel so comfortable. All right. They're really not. So your obstacle is not succeeding. And what do I mean by that? Not me, but the cards. What the cards mean by this particular thing is they're talking about, my goodness, the elder tree, spirituality, mystery, pray. Okay. So thank you. So what they want you to do, thank you very much. What they want you to do is your obstacle is being constant, being consistent. Go, 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 go. Don't sit there and take time off. Don't play. This is the time to basically, in order for you to get to where it is you need to get to, you need to hop on this and go full force. Like you got this massive truck and you're just going to roll over everything to get to that. That's what you need to do. You need to continue going and not giving up. Now, the last card should be the eventual outcome. Yes, which it is. And we have Winjo. Winjo. Joy. Yay. Okay, so this looks like success. So in joy, we're dealing with kinship, success. We're also dealing with pleasure, comfort. So the eventual outcomes, things are going to work out to benefit you. So the work that you do put into the particular question on the avenue that you wanted, you're actually going to get to that direction that you wanted to. These are the avenues and these are the obstacles and things that the runes want you to look out for. So hopefully, Michelle Caps, you understood that. So those are the runes. And I know Miss Raven wants the love deck. So the love deck. I need a beach trip to the Pacific Ocean. The ocean is cleansing. I think I'm on the Atlantic coast. Yeah, East Coast, Atlantic. All right, so Miss Raven, this is for you. So, let's see, Miss Raven. So, let's see, Seals 56, that was a rune read. So, if you want to do a question that way, you can do it that way. Yep, I could put you on the list, Phoenix. Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix. Okay, here we go. This is for Miss Raven. And we'll see where this is actually going to take us today. Now, don't forget, guys, you can still get love through anything or avenue through anything. But if you're looking for directions, you really want the runes. And again, I do kind of channel all the decks. It's just that I kind of have the decks labeled for specific things. It makes it easier for me. Okay. All right. Don't look to the old. Look for the new. Okay? So, hello, Renee O'Delhart. So, don't look for the old. Look for the new things, the new situation, new people, new places. This is going to be something that's beneficial to you because what it is, hon, and I think I've mentioned this before, your soulmate is calling. Okay? And this is not an old somebody you've known. This is somebody totally new, and your soulmate is finally calling you. That's the individual you are meant to be with. Now, here's the thing. A soulmate doesn't necessarily always mean your true love, your star, your soulmate, okay? Is what it doesn't actually mean. And it's coming. It's not saying soon, but it is coming right now. It's saying to let you know that you need to let go of situations and things from your past. Let go of your past. Definitely this is the one. It's letting you know this is coming in, but let go of situations and things from your past. Also, if you have any control issues, it's something that you need to let go of as well. So let go of your control issues. Is what it is. It's saying everybody has them. I had them. I still worked on it. Every now and then, I still work on it. Everybody does. Everybody has to deal with things like that. Okay, yeah, this is definitely, we have heart to heart conversations coming up with this individual. This is your soulmate. This is in a new place, new person, somebody you don't actually know. It's just it's an attraction. But what you need to do is, honey, is you need to keep an open mind. Remember to keep an open mind, especially when you're meeting this person. This is definitely a new place and a new person that is coming in towards you. Okay. All right. Now, do you want to stick with that specific question? This is for cells 56. Do you want to stick with the same question with the runes? Okay, we can focus on the surgery, and the runes will tell you the avenue or the direction to actually go into. Or do you have another particular question that you'd like to focus in on? So just let me know. Right now it's you. Cells 56 over in Rumble. So just let me know. We'll do a read. And I think your was having back surgery on Monday. Okay. You're welcome, Raven. All right. So let's see. Cells. Okay. I have to shuffle till they tell me to stop. All right. Let's get these out of the way. All right. That'll be better. And my spread. This is for you, cells. Okay. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4, which goes underneath. We have 5. And then we have the outcome, which is 6. Okay. All right. So when we're starting off, and again, this is position number 1, based on the question and things that are actually happening. Okay. What we have is Tiwas. Tiwas is in a upside down position. This is representing the past. Okay. Now Tiwas deals with try. Okay. And that's what we're dealing with. Normally leadership and battle and justice. In the past, there was not any justice. There wasn't like leadership. It's almost like somebody else had control of the particular situation. Okay. Somebody else had control of a particular situation. We're going to walk through the journey and we'll figure out what's going on. So in the past, someone else had control of the situation is what it is. Okay. Now, number 2 is Othello, and now Othello's upside down as well. And now we're dealing with the present situation. Let's see what the runes actually have to say about that particular thing. Again, upside down. Okay. And again, ancestry. Don't look to other individuals. Now, in reference to back surgery, if somebody else in the family has had back surgery in his bloodline and it went a particular way, don't expect it to go that way. Expect it to just take the route that it's actually meant to take. Okay. So what we're dealing with is a value. Okay. Othello is heritage, but heritage is upside down. So this is something new that's actually coming in. It's not heritage, it's outside of heritage. So instead of ancestors, we want to deal with more friends, okay? Friends, people that are not blood tied. That's where a lot of the benefits are actually going to come in from the present. This particular situation, there is no blood tie. Let's see. Position 3 is over here. Winjo. Winjo is also upside down. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Position 3 is how to enslave the future, which means how to navigate it, so to speak. Okay, so we have Winjo coming in, which Winjo normally means joy. Okay, this is definitely a little bit of sadness. This is discomfort. Um, discomfort. Um, a lot of irritation, not kinship. Hmm. Instead of ooh, yeah. Winjo is normally joy, so this is sadness. This is definitely it's in the position of how to enslave it. Oh. See, the rune Winjo, when it's in the opposite direction of joy, it does mean it means sadness instead of success. There's no success of what's actually occurring. And again, this is telling you how to maneuver. Okay, so the maneuver card of what's coming is in order for things to be successful so far, we need to look outside of the blood ties. That could be the surgeon as well. Make sure the surgeon isn't like somebody else that worked on somebody else's family. There's going to be a lot of discomfort coming in. Yeah, hold on. I might be pulling out another deck for you, so hold on a second because I'm getting more answers here. Background and reasons for the matter at hand is in position 4. Position 4 is Menizas. Menizas deals with man, is what we're dealing with. So we're dealing with friendship. Now, this is the reason for the matters at hand has something to do with friendship. Friendship and self. Friendship and self. Something about humanitarian, somebody that helps a lot of people, a lot of other individuals. So we're dealing with inside self. And again, a lot of times when we go through something, it's our essence that dictates what's coming, what's going to happen. If we believe it goes one way, it normally does. It will. We believe this. Now, if we believe positive comes. If we believe negative will have a tendency to come. Okay, so, and I think that's what it's letting you know. Now we have Enzus. Now, Enzus is in the obstacles of potential problems. This is the obstacles and potential problems, is what we have right here. All right, now Enzus deals with wisdom, it deals with the godlike particle, also deals with inspiration. Now, a lot of times, the obstacle is learning wisdom, learning kind of like when to listen is the easiest way they're saying, because the wisdom has to do with what you're hearing. So make sure that you understand everything. Okay, so the problem is not fully hearing the benefits of everything. So he needs to actually listen to absolutely everything that's coming in. Get inspired to listen, get inspired to make sure that he pays attention to all the words and everything that's actually happening. Okay, now the eventual outcome is actually position 6. Position 6 is Thurizaz. Thurizaz is a thorn. Okay, now we're dealing with, when a thorn, we're dealing with danger, we're dealing with conflict. Okay, and I know this sounds confusing, but it's whatever question you had in your head is what it's actually going to answer. So whatever question you had in your head, the runes will divine the answer in the avenue. There's a lot of conflict happening here. So give me a minute here. Don't go away yet. Cells, I need to pull out a couple of different cards to find out what's happening here. Okay, because I don't understand why you have the danger card. So hold on one second. Let me see if we can figure this out. I'll tell you, back problems is no fun. All right, let's see. What the heck is going on? Why is there danger? Tell me. Danger. Hold on a second. All right. information, intuition, instinct. Air. Air is negativity. When air is blocked, a lot of times there is negativity actually around. All right, so that needs to be cleared ahead of time. There's like danger in here. Okay, in that particular card, there's danger, so we need to clear that out. Um, Literally going outside in the wind, or if you can burn something, it's sandalwood is usually the best representation for air, or literally outside in the wind is another thing that happens. But you need to have, thank you, total understanding of everything that actually is coming. Okay, because your earth energy, which is a strong healing energy, is very good right now. Make sure that somebody is being 100% honest. I don't know who that is, but they're saying to make sure someone is 100% honest. There's somebody not listening. Whoever this individual is that actually is involved, they're not listening. They're not hearing what's actually happening right now. In other words are being said, and all they're seeing is just this. There's no actual hearing happening. So things need to be heard. That's why there is danger. Not seeing confidence either. Hold on a minute. See if we can figure this out. Spiritual energy too is a little low. Spirit energy is what makes you feel alive and good inside. And a lot of times, if somebody's in chronic pain, it's very difficult to have that positive attitude. But the more positive you can be, the better off you actually are. So that's what we need to work on, is we need to work on the spirit, and we also need to work on air. That's earth. Earth is good. This air that was upside down. Air is also upside down. Spiritual energy. And again, if you work with crystals or sounds, which the next show will be about sounds and frequencies, that's very beneficial to people as well. It really it's what that you're actually taking. Okay. Sacred space. Okay. If there is a particular area that kind of uplifts him, like some people go to the ocean, some people feel better in the woods, some people feel a connection. It's where you feel that deep connection, where you feel that deep peace. That's going to help heal the spirit side, if you can understand that. And that could be where the danger is coming in, because we need to get the negative energy out, and we need to increase. We need to work on these two to get these two back in the right position. It's getting the negative energy away, and when your spirit is low at the same time, that's going to cause an issue there. So hopefully you understood that. I know I pulled out a couple of decks, but I couldn't leave it like that. So, all right, and we got Miss Phoenix. Miss Phoenix. So, and that was for Cells 56. I'm hoping you understood that, honey. So that's the avenue. So, because like I said, when you got Thurizaz, we're dealing with thorns, and thorns is eventual outcome. There might be a problem. So, but there's always something. So, all right, we have Susan Phoenix. Yeah, chronic lower back pain stinks. Well, at least I can't have surgery for mine. Third one, I can't have any, because there's a cyst connected to my spinal column, and it's connected to my spinal fluid. So because of that, they can't do surgery. Yeah. Trust me, I know. I'm right there with you, honey. So if I can do it, you can do it. Okay? You can do it. All right. So we have love, runes, and channeling. Miss Susan Phoenix. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Which one would you like? I have a feeling it's this one, but we'll wait to see what happens, because there's always a delay on these things. There's definitely a delay. You pick. Yes. Motor vehicle accident? Yeah. A lot of people have that particular issue. You know, it's tough. Channeling. That's what I thought. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. You're welcome. If you didn't understand it, honey, let me know. I'd be happy to translate again. It's been a nice, peaceful night here. All right. You have a lot of strong earth energy, which means that you're really grounded and you have that healing energy within you. So you might be feeling like you're overloaded. Overloaded energy can usually, it's represented by headaches. You get a lot of strong headaches, a lot of stress headaches. Sometimes that's because you have too much energy in yourself. You can also start short circuiting things, which is always awesome. Yeah. So, okay. So the energy is good, but what we don't have right now is, what is it? Thank you. You need to remain focused. Okay, if you have a lot of energy, maybe to get rid of the energy, let's find out. Is it to get rid of the energy? It's not the messages. Messages are getting trapped. It's like they're coming, but they're not all coming through all the time. There's more coming. There's more information. It's another level. Thank you. So I don't know if you've just gone through an ascension. If you know what I'm talking about, or you have one coming, there is definitely something coming in for that. So they want you to focus on manifesting more. And again, that's what the wish card for you represents right now. It's representing manifesting certain things actually coming towards you. Be able to focus what's happening. You have a lot of twos around you as well. Take your time and don't risk. Don't take unnecessary risks right now at this moment, and you're still going to have the movement that you've been looking for. Okay? A lot of confidence in who you are. Everything's going to come back. You're overloaded, which is weird because your fire energy is a little off. Okay? So, which means that you don't have that could be why. That spark, that little bit of spark of fire actually is not there. So, if you can understand. Let's see. I used to mess up self-checkout with my energy. Yeah. Good, thank you. Used to level up. Seems like the ETs aren't talking that much. Yeah, sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Air is off too. Fire and air is off, but you're overloaded with energy. That is so weird. Okay, light a candle for fire, really easy to balance out the fire energy, the elemental. But as far as the air elemental, again, I always recommend sandalwood or literally go outside in the wind. But there's going to be a lot more movement actually happening. Confidence level and things are going to be picked up. And again, for the pressure that you're feeling, you need to use your energy. The easiest way that I have found to use my energy when I've overloaded, if you don't know anybody that's got swellenness and things that are happening, put it in a pillow, put it in anything. I mean, just literally charge your food before you eat it. Things like that will actually help get rid of some of the energy. You can just charge it for blessing, healing, loving energy when you're cooking a meal or something like that. You can do. You can use your energy to just about charge about anything. I am busy at work. I need someone to work on me. Lots of pain today. Yeah. Who works like me as an LMT and a CFT. Yeah. It's a very difficult thing to do. It's really hard. All right, what is it? I keep seeing beings pop into my dimension and pop back out. Same thing here. I've had a lot of that here to the point where the dog is barking at them now. So even the dog is having an issue. My doggy. Normally it's cats that see spirits. Mine gets spooked and runs the other way. My dog has an issue with that. Palo Alto is good too. Cleanse it. Oh, you mean Palo Santo? Palo Santo is really good for negative energy. That's good to clear the negativity out. Um, Definitely balancing your chakras, heating pad, aromatherapy. There's a lot of beneficial things that individuals can do as far as that. Another thing is back pain. I take a multi collagen that has healing properties in it. You replace the collagen that we lack when we get older. When we get older, the reason our aches and pains bother us so much more is because we don't have certain levels of collagen in our body. So because we don't have those levels, what's happening is we're feeling things more. So by replacing the collagen with a natural supplement, it does help benefit you and it does ease some of the pain. So I usually zap out my Wi-Fi. Yeah. Yes, a lot of that is happening. I zap everything out, but there's been a lot of things happening. I'm an herbalist too. I'm going to do castor oil pack tonight. Good. Very good. That's a really good thing. But as far as the peeps, my God, there's been so much coming and going and going and coming nonstop. These particular individuals. Yeah, Santo. I know what you meant, hon. I spell like you sometimes too. Most of the time. Okay, all the time. So, yeah, it's pretty bad when Google doesn't even understand what you're talking about. Okay, it really doesn't. All right, so what do you say since we got nobody else here? It's a little slow tonight, but that's okay. The holidays are coming, everybody's busy. So, what I'm going to do, so I think, is it next Thursday that's Thanksgiving? I'm going to look at my calendar. I'm trying that polarized too, just first month, yeah. Frost the turtle cookies. Funny Nutty Ape. Funny Nutty Ape. I haven't had time. I wanted to make peanut butter cookie dough too. Nutty Ape on YouTube, that's my kid. All right, so we're going to pull our couple of runes to see if we can find out. I'm going to ask the runes to try to navigate how Thanksgiving will go to the general population. Will there be anything that any of us need to watch for? Or are we all going to have a nice, peaceful time? So here we go. Ooh, birth row upside down. Lagoose. Lagoose, lagoose, lagoose. Okay, so what it's actually recommending right here. Yes, next Thursday. So I guess I won't be doing a show next Thursday because I'm cooking. So, birth row. So we have, not birth row. Yeah, birth row. Poof row. Poof row. Perth row deals with dance. So this is definitely not a dance time or a play time. This is time of work. So somebody is going to be working more than they're having fun um, to do this. I vote for peace. So there's going to be a lot of work involved to get this particular thing done. But we have Lagoose. Lagoose, Lagoose. I always think this is some type of a song, Lagoose, 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 Lagoose. So, all right. So we have Lagoose coming in. And it's water. What's water? Movement. A lot of times it's the sea, it's the ocean, it's intuition, it's emotions. Now, water can be rough or water can be smooth. So if we keep calm, everything will go smoothly because the water will flow smoothly. Okay, things will just by the sea. Sometimes the sea is rough. So think calm thoughts here. Now we have Heligas. Now, Heligas cannot be upside down because no matter what you do, the H is not upside down. Yes, I have to look in the camera to see where I'm holding the cards half the time. Because I don't know where I'm holding them when I'm holding them. All right, so we have Heligas coming in that deals with hail. Hail. That's what Heligas deals with. It deals with nature's wrath and being tested. So, again, water is telling you to remain namaste calm. Just think of things this way. Not your monkey, not your circus. It's my grandmother used to tell me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's what my grandmother used to tell me. Not your monkey, not your circus. That's what Grams used to say. So, that's the benefit of that. So, I want everybody to have a happy and fun Thanksgiving and enjoy your Turkey Day or an Indigenous People Day or everything else. No, hon, I got time to squeeze you in. No worries. Just pick a deck. I can squeeze you in and we'll do you last. Don't forget to come back in a half an hour. We talk a lot about different instruments, frequencies, and the benefits, and Renee and I will be talking about that. So, which deck you want, my dear? Do you want the channel? Do you want the channel? Probably the channel. We'll do channel. Okay, Shannon and Tommy, Shane and Tommy. This is T. Tommy. Definitely need iced coffee in between this show. All right, Tammy, we got you. So here we go. Yeah, it was a very peaceful, slow time. So, all right, let's see what we got going on here. All right. Ooh, a lot of beauty coming up. Oh, honey, you're surrounded by fours. Surrounded by fours. It's actually a good thing. I don't know why, but you're surrounded by fours. So there's a lot of balance. Okay? A lot of balance. You're not really stuck. I don't see anything negative coming around to you. Ooh, maybe. All right. So we have, there's a lot of like positive, a lot of things that are beautiful, a lot of good times and things that are actually happening. Balanced is good. We've got ourselves uncaged. We're doing that. But we have a little bit of chaos coming. What's a holiday without chaos? Oh, goodness. We have a little bit of chaos. Okay. To avoid the chaos, let's focus on these. This chaos card right here. Chaos. Okay? To focus the chaos, we need to reground yourself. Get that energy level up. Don't wear yourself out. Because if you wear yourself out, say if you're the one cooking the entire dinner, you wear yourself out. Oh, honey, by the end of the day, you're going to be blah. Okay, so we want to rebuild that energy. Grounding, anything around you that you can do for grounding. If you have a potted plant around you, that's a good thing, especially if you can't get outside. Keep a potted plant next to you when you're cooking. Yeah, you can get the energy from that. And when all you get a chance to run out the door, stand barefoot if you can without freezing your feet off at this time of the year. So try to stick to things that ground you. That's going to help get that chaotic energy out. Yeah. Nobody's ever 100% happy with what's going on. So their advice to you is do you. Don't worry about, oh my God, I can't do this because this one doesn't like that. This one don't like that. Oh my God, I can't have that because then they'll smell it and get sick. Done, honey. Do you. That's when things will go smoother and that's when things will be calmer because you know you did you. And that's what you need to do this year. Just do you. Do you. Be you. Be 100% you. Worry about nobody else. Okay? So that'll help with the chaos. Ground yourself this year. All right, guys. I'm going to take a short pause for the cause. And I will be back in a half an hour on Beacon in the Dark with Miss Renee. We're going to be talking about healing stuff. I'm going to be playing a video by somebody as well. I put a short presentation type thing together for you guys to listen to. So I will see you here in a half hour. And then next week there will be no show because, you know, Thanksgiving and everybody gets busy. So what I have to say is peace out. Many bright blessings to you guys. Enjoy your Indigenous People Day, your whatever it is that you celebrate. Celebrate it with love, peace, and happiness. And always, guys, be you. Be who you are. Be happy. Okay? Peace. Peace. Love my man. He's awesome. Bye, guys. Much love.